This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 2100 Castilian Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90068. Today is October 21st, 2021. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2.5-inch cast iron waste line located in the garage, just in a cabinet just below the what appears to be the AC condenser unit, heater condenser unit. This is our 2.5-inch cast iron wasteline cleanout. This is our garage area here, and this goes into our kitchen there, that door there. And so what we did is went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down and just going to see, we'll push all the way out, at least to get out towards the front of the property. We did walk the property and we were unable to find a mainline sewer clean out at the front of the house. But we did find a mainline clean out over the wall which runs down the hill. So we're going to try to push out to that point, and then we'll relocate ourselves outside the property. So again, it does appear that we are in cast iron wasteline. And I'm going to make a few turns. And again, we're just going to continue to push out. Another turn. So I'm going to pause here. We're going to try to run a little bit of water to help us push out. So I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and got a little bit of water here just to help us push out. And again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear we do have an opening in this area, so we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and again, very difficult to locate. We are on a hillside, and the house has a very large deck with a concrete deck and a lot of electricity coming up through the deck. We did get into the driveway area where we had a little bit of a signal, but it's very hard to locate just due to the depth. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. We're going to run a little bit of water to help us push out, so we'll pause here for a moment until the water comes. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and attempt to continue to push out. So pause our mic here. Okay, we're going to pause for a moment and locate this area. We do have some water running, so again, we're going to just try to locate this area inside the house. So I'm going to pause here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment here. We're going to locate this area. We're having a very difficult time pushing out from the cast iron. I made quite a few turns, and we're kind of puzzling through the house. So we did verify that we do have the kitchen sink and the toilet running by us. So we are heading out towards the exterior of the property. But again, due that we are on a hillside, it appears to be very deep. So we're just going to pause here for a moment and attempt to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push all the way out, and we did get out towards past the kitchen sink and the kitchen, heading towards the exterior of the property. But due to the depth and the decking, and again the sewers going down the hillside, it is very deep in this area, so very hard to locate exactly where we're at. But I know we're coming outside of the house. The signal brings us outside the house, and again we are in the cast iron waistline at the edge of the house, just underneath the back deck. So again, we'll just go ahead and continue to pull back from here, because we're not going to be able to push out any further. And then, as you can see, there's an opening there, and that's the area I was trying to locate, and that could have been possibly our mainline sewer cleanout, but I think they had built the exterior deck over the top of this cast iron cleanout. So again, we are on a hillside, and the sewer is definitely anywhere from 8 to 10 or maybe even deeper below the deck here. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we are in cast iron waistline. So all the cast iron waistline appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of buildup and scaling, but again, it does appear to be in fair condition. Opening there, that's our kitchen sink, and that was coming out at the front of the property there. That was our kitchen sink. So again, we're pulling up and back towards the garage area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. A little bit of debris there. But again, the cast iron all appeared to be in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. And you can see the little bit of water running there. They do have a general inspector that's upstairs. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to relocate ourselves to a 3-inch cast iron mainline sewer cleanout that's located along the driveway on the right-hand side as you're approaching the house. And it's just over the side of the hillside there. We were able to locate a 3-inch mainline sewer cleanout. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves along the driveway. As you come up the driveway, as you approach the house, on the right-hand side, there is a white parapet wall here. As you approach, that's our driveway coming up the driveway. And this is our parapet wall here. Comes up towards the 2 properties up here at the top. And then we ran through the house up here, and we got to basically just below this deck over here. Due to the amount of turns and the access point that we had, we were unable to push all the way out. So we're missing approximately 40 feet of the sewer line, which runs underneath the driveway. But we were able to locate another 3-inch clean out in this area here. And this is our 3-inch clean out here. Show the top of it. This is the 3-inch clean out here. And then this is our surrounding area here. We are in the bushes on the hillside here. That's a hillside there. And we're going to go ahead and zero out at the top of our clean out. And then what we'll do is we'll continue to push out. So we're going to zero out here. Okay, we went ahead and zeroed out. So now we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. What we'll do is we'll pause our mic, and we're just going to continue to push down the hillside. A little difficult standing on the hillside here, so we're just going to pause our mic for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out here. And as we continue to push out, we do transition to what appears to be vitreous clay. As you can see at this point here, a little bit of root intrusion in that transition. And again, it does appear to be vitreous clay, but we're going to take a good look and verify that it is vitreous clay and not concrete sewer piping. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear to be a little bit of concrete slag overpour in the joint. And again, it does appear to be vitreous clay. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we're going to pause here for a moment. It would appear we have a very large root intrusion in this area. So we're going to pull back just a little bit. And we'll push in just a little bit. Very difficult to tell. And we'll just push in slowly. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we continue to push out. It does appear we're dropping down. So what we're going to do is going to continue to push out. And we'll pause here for a moment. It does appear we dropped down into our city sewer tie-in. As you can see the water beneath us there, you see the water flowing beneath us. So we did drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into what appears to be our city sewer tie-in, and that is on the road just below the property down the hillside here. And again, as you can see, we do have some water flowing in front of us. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back slowly, and we're going to take a good look at our sewer line. So we're just going to pull back slowly. And as we pull back, we are pulling back uphill. So again, it does appear to be concrete sewer piping in this area here. And again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And then as we pull back, we're going to pull back to what appeared to be vitreous clay. And as you can see, we transitioned to what appears to be vitreous clay. And again, we're just going to continue to pull back. We're pulling back uphill. And we do have some water running in the house. They are doing another home inspection in the house. We did transition back to what appears to be cast iron sewer pipe. And all the cast iron sewer pipe all appeared to be in fair condition. Pull up slower. Again, we did have a small root intrusion down in the vitreous clay, down in the lateral, which is in the street. And this line here could possibly be hydrojetted and get the root intrusion cleared out. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.